about.
Or it's like the Mandalorian where he does a bunch of sign language and just throws up binoculars.
Don't tell me!
Ah, fuck,
Yeah,
I
stop
forgot.
fucking spoiling it!
I actually feel bad. I forget. I have a shit memory.
You've been going non-stop with the commentary today, Garth.
I'm sorry. I want to talk to Crush about this.
Well, it sucks. I'm not going to be here after session. It's alright. I think it's a good episode. It's better than the last episode in certain fields. It's worse in others. I think it's... But again, opinions are subjective, so...
Baby Yoda's still there.
Whatever. Baby Yoda's still there, yeah.
Oh, is he?
And he's probably going to be there all the way till the last episode.
It's Disney, so...
That'd be funny. Anyways.
You shoot the child.
So yeah, you guys are sort of chilling. Now, I give you guys the option. Do you want to know what it was Lucille was talking to Darren about before you guys arrive, or do you guys want to know what's up with Varric?
Damn it.
I want to know what's up with Varric.
Yeah, Varric would be the priority.
I sounded so excited for that, Rebecca. like that one.
Yeah, well, Varric's
Fine, I
my...
give a damn about my friends.
He's like,
I mean,
you know,
he's not your...
strong, silent, stoic man. Fun to make fun of. I gotta know.
You're not trying to help. You're just like, I need ammunition.
You just need more teasing material. Gotcha.
I can appreciate that. Don't worry. I'm with you there.
Yeah, so you guys are taking a break at this point, eating that bento box that Levy gifted upon you all, free of charge. So yeah, you guys are sort of taking a break, letting the horses rest, stretching your legs, blah, blah. Eating. You guys finish up, chuck the boxes away, put them away. I don't know what the fuck I'm not sure how littering works in a environment where civilization is dying out, really. So whatever. We gotta fight back any way we can, including littering. But yeah,
that's a garbage joke.
And that was even more.
Thank you.
So, you all right? I'm fine.
God, you're trash at man.
It's like the Jim face from The Office, like looks at camera in the forest.
Just like,
except instead of a camera in the forest, she looks at you guys.
I'll just gesture towards him. Off you go, come on.
God, you're shite at
Oh,
lying.
mouth it off, come on, go.
Were you whispering this to?
I'm not, just Abigail. Off you go, do your magic. And like, do a
the
showing
talking
motion.
thing.
You guys need help.
Varric.
How do I help you, your boyfriend?
Varric. I have seen you have no expression at all. I have seen you do the gun thing when you are disappointed. You have not had the blank face or did the gun thing today at all. Well, maybe once or twice, but that's low for you.
There was like 1 or 2 times where I actually told a joke and he didn't want to murder me.
I mean, that right there is quite worrying.
As your friend, what is wrong?
You seem afraid.
I don't like it.
He reaches into one of his coat, inside coat pockets, like where you, close to your chest, that inside pocket. I guess it's underneath his breastplate, but you know what I mean. He reaches into his breastplate and pulls out this really fancy, fine parchment letter, complete with a wax seal on it. It's been undone, but
That from
he just hands it. Yeah. Do you see Abigail's eyes glow a light?
Oh no.
Ooh, that's a new trick.
Oh, I see where this is going.
He hands it to you, Tam. He does a smart thing. He gives it to another guy.
And not his girlfriend.
And not his girlfriend.
Most
he does a smart thing.
It's probably just
I
gonna
hop off
piss her
the
off
wagon.
more though.
I'm now
I hop off
realizing
the
it's
wagon,
just Tana
and I
Varric
stride
everyone else's
alongside the
chick.
wagon near Varric,
wait, no.
away from the other people,
Okay.
and I read it.
It is... It's like the wax seal actually... It's like holding 2 pieces of paper together, because it sort of encompasses, it's like tape, The first one's like an actual letter, like you would write to a person. The thing inside, on the other hand, is something else. It's like a writ. It's like a diploma. It's like a certification. A warrant, yeah, I guess. Although this one isn't based on... Well, it is based on legal matters, obviously, but it's not based on investigatory matters. It's based on nuptial and marital matters. This is Varric being assigned to an arranged marriage. You don't fucking know. Shut up. It's just Adam seeing this.
Gasp.
And so, assigned does like.
It's
how ironclad does it sound?
You're not 100% certain on noble procedure and of arranged marriage and stuff like that, but at initial glance, it looks damn official.
As in already done, and he's like,
and like he just has to live with it. You're not sure.
Okay, sorry, my thing disconnected. What did I miss there?
What was the last thing you heard?
He got the writ and it was like a thing telling him to get married.
Yes, you haven't missed anything.
Oh, okay, I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. Just in case you said anything big.
Yeah, between Lady Latoria and him.
Do I, because me obviously being slightly less provincial than others,
yeah.
Do I know how nobles view marriage? Is usually a monogamous thing for them?
Usually, yeah.
Usually. So if he, say, were to suddenly be married already,
would it like annul like the thing you're holding in your hand?
Yeah.
You don't know.
That's a good.
That's a really devious point. Now I think about it. I like that.
Yeah, so I was thinking that earlier as well.
Sorry,
but here's the thing: I don't think of solution. I don't always think of solutions for my NPCs' problems. Sometimes they just have to suffer.
So what you're
What's the point of having
to get before he gets married?
I put it.
Well, the thing is, like, this is already here. So
yeah, don't worry about it. Wood's wedding. Let's go.
Let me just backdate the.
Abigail slinks up towards you, Tatum. What does it say?
I fold it together and I hand it back to Varric.
He takes it and attempts to put it back into his breastplate. Alright, so grapple check is athletics.
I will assist Abigail.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Just like as he's trying to put it in, her arm loops around his arm. It's like, no.
Shit.
Get fucked.
Shit. Oh, he's still missing HP. Hold on. I've had to reset all their stuff. So they get health back, hit dice back, saving grace back, potions back. Okay, cool. 6 potions and 2 bombs. So yeah, as he's trying to tuck it back under his breastplate, Abigail grabs his forearm and tries to like pull it up, like drag it out like a critter trying to go back in its hole. And then he tries to use his other hand to just pull, like do the same thing, and then you grapple that one and pull it behind him. Lucio's just watching this, eating her curry. I feel like I should be helping right now.
No, you're good. You're good. Personal matters.
Nah.
Okay. Oh. But yeah, you eventually help Abigail wrestle the letter out of Varric's grasp.
And I read it.
And she begins immediately reading it aloud. This writ hereby certifies this arrangement. She slowly and glacially moves the paper down just to reveal her eyes as she glares at Varric.
Oh shit.
I take a step back.
There's gonna be blood.
Staying out of the blasphemies.
Yeah, it's gonna be his blood.
Just friends, huh? Oh boy. Inside Varric's internal monologue, he's like, I would need Rush in here to so that he could properly bless my funeral. That's Varric's internal monologue that you guys don't hear.
To properly bless your funeral instead of these heretics. Anyways.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, it says to be married, yes?
It's like watching someone like that you don't trust, and she quickly darts at the paper and then darts back to look at Barrick. Yeah.
Which means he has yet to marry.
Thank the gods.
What if he was already married?
The two of them simultaneously say, "What?" Huh?
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, the two of you obviously love each other to bits.
I think that's a Russian. That's a tad. Maybe not.
I mean, when you think about it,
Well, it also comes
marriage
to
Lucio's
a point.
just-
technically,
Lucio's
is
just
a
like
contract.
leaned against the cart. You guys have been going out for like what, like 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, really.
Eats more curry. Man, now I want fucking curry. God damn it.
Right?
I mean,
Here's,
you're basically married already.
here's
Just
the
put it
problem
on
with that.
paper.
Anybody know the legal loopholes of that? Of being like, oh, suddenly they're married. When the noble person shows up and says, hey, married.
Just backdate it.
Doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
You sure?
Legally, it doesn't work like that.
I mean, people back home did it all the time. Mostly for tax
Like you said,
purposes,
legally.
admittedly. I mean, yeah.
There's a
with
key
mostly
difference.
tax dodgers.
And you can
Just
bet
say-
your ass. Victoria's family did a lot of double checking.
Well, it doesn't matter. If you're married, you're married. They can't exactly do much about it.
Oh, there's probably
Except
a bunch of
I'm-
things they can.
Except I'm not married right now.
Well,
You can fix that in a shotgun wedding.
That one. Take a look at the date.
It was before she
It
even came over,
dated-
isn't it?
It's dated from last year.
oh.
It got approved a year ago.
You've had this letter for a year?
No, they dated it before she even came over here.
Like the paper got officially signed off by the proper
okay,
authorities a
okay,
year
okay.
ago.
Okay, I get you.
Well, this is a different place with different authorities. Maybe I could attempt to work with them and see if there's something different.
Does Lena know? She does now. And how'd she react? He opens his mouth to say, well, you guys can't see that. You guys know how Varric looks under the mask. You guys can interpret his facial expressions. One of the benefits of working with him so much, I guess. He stops himself. I don't really know. Huh, that's scary too.
I now very much understand why you seemed afraid.
And that's also why I sort of want to stay out of town for a bit.
That
So a
is-
10-day trip to another town is just what I need.
Well, it's 10 days there and then 10 days back, so it's closer to
So-
one.
Other than
Just 10 days or 10 days back.
Oh.
Just assuming you guys leave as soon as you get there, yeah, it's 20 days.
so forgive me for asking you this, Varric, but other than you, what do they want from you? Like, why you?
He shrugs. He's like, I don't know.
You said you ran away from home, right?
Yeah.
And
Is this
okay.
why?
Are you the long lost heir to a long line of wealthy kings?
Oh, if only that were the case. No. I'm not even in a noble house.
aye, but
This
you mentioned your father used to work for a noble house, right?
bastard probably still does.
Maybe it's the other way around. Instead of them marrying into rich, or instead of her marrying into rich, it's your family marrying into noble.
He gets like a concerned look at a concerned but also pissed look on his face as he considers that option. Very
And
fucking
they
happy.
use her because I think she genuinely is interested in you, not just wanting to get something.
Abigail stares daggers at you.
Hey! Everyone knows that she's into him and he's very much not into her. Don't get pissy at me
I
about
mean,
it.
he did run away in a 20+ day trip, so
The biggest question is what they want and the why. If we can figure out those things, We can start digging out a solution. If that is what you want.
More importantly, we can find a way
You
to
hear
get
that
the fuck
nervous
out of
tick
this.
of his where he just sort of taps like the side of his rifle.
Do you know you do that?
I know. Hard to stop.
If it helps you from going insane, keep doing it. Man, your life
Listen,
gets
I-
fucking complicated.
Huh. Yeah. Listen, I don't have any problems with Laddie. Laddie?
First name.
Lartoria. Really, she's nice. Oh, is she? Let me finish.
Oh,
We were childhood friends. Like Abigail is like really wanting to throw more in, but she's gonna honor him asking to finish. She's not a bad person, but obviously I'm not trying to get married to a person I haven't seen in like over 10 years. Much less for political reasons. One that I'm not even considered in.
Do you think they can basically just show up to your house and kidnap you into a wedding with this? Or are there procedures on this end?
I don't know. I know. Lucio from
Everyone just fucking looks over to Lucy. What the fuck? So,
He's not a noble. He's for our game. He doesn't have any protections. Oh. How do you know that? Go here, things. And I'm a noble too, technically. You don't seem it. Good. Yeah, the Valmonts are considered a noble house. Albeit a very, very obscure one.
Yeah. It's Noble House second, Valmont's first.
Yeah. They're more of the legend of the Valmonts versus the noble house of Valmonts. And goes asleep still. He's so cute. His ears are flapped out and
Well.
he's pushed against the blanket.
aw.
I don't think we're gonna fix this exactly tonight. Or at least until we get back to town. So,
Yeah, it seems like a long haul one.
just take out your stress on killing whatever might be in that town.
Let's just hoping there's something to kill.
Yeah.
There's the sociopathic expeditionary attitude. Lucy, like, incinerates the bento box she has.
Ooh, that's a new trick.
So let's get going then.
Does Levy recycle those? Or is it just
You don't know.
literally just garbage? Alright.
You don't know. You never worked in the fast food industry.
She super did not.
But yeah, so there's that. You guys sidle back on.
That fucking bombshell.
Abigail warms back up to Varric pretty quickly as she begins to realize that he is merely a victim in all this.
Yeah. He's caught in the crossfire, and her being
Though
pissed
she
at him is not
does,
gonna be
as the trip goes on, mention about how familiar he is with her still, despite it being 10 years. She
Oh,
does
no,
still
he
point
remembers
out
her
that.
name.
So.
Ooh.
Nicknames?
I remember nicknames I had for my brothers. It's not a big deal. I'm not exactly keen on them.
Jesus. Fancy gods talking to me. Now this.
Wait, what?
Shit.
Val,
was
back
curious
up
about
that way a
that.
second. Am I being dumb and I just don't remember this happening?
No, he definitely didn't mention it. He was pointedly avoiding it.
Oh.
Okay, what?
Look, I am curious about that as well, but you have more shite on your shoulders right now. Just... let's go.
Abigail hands him a bottle from what you assume is some form of alcohol.
Where the fuck did you get that?
I have a flask.
Uh,
You have a flask too!
yeah, I didn't know you
Yeah.
had a fucking flask.
Mine's
I
full
bought
of
one.
water.
Well, that was a good investment, she says. Taking
Well,
out a
I
flask
saved the
of-
water for the water skin. I put flask stuff in the flask.
Flask stuff in the flask skin.
Flask stuff. Nice.
Yeah, flask stuff.
Flask it.
Shut up. Here, love. He just immediately
Shoves
struck
the
it.
fucking thing.
I am writing that shit down though. And I'm confronting you later.
Suppose Cat's out of the bag now. And he hands it back to Abigail.
I mean, the cat was breaking its
Oh,
way
yeah.
out the other day when you were getting really pissed about her mentioning sainthood.
Well, that's exactly it.
Eh?
What?
You guys had fancy gods talk to you. I had saints. Two, to be exact.
Most of the time, people only get one.
Abby like bites her lip like nervously when you say that. You can tell Abigail already knows. She told you that she already knows. So
What were the sins?
you guys actually know saints.
No.
No, you're gonna have to tell us the name and pretty much what they do.
Probably not.
Roshan's not here this time.
If only he were.
Wonder how that garden's going.
Internal monologue. Varric imagery of Roshan throwing dirt over the coffin of Varric.
No.
Like
The
you would
imagery-
for like a wake, just like grabbing a bit of dirt, just chucking a bit on.
No, the proper
Witch
imagery
Doctor.
is us lowering him into the grave so we could disappoint him one last time. Or let him down one last time.
Yeah, let him down one last time. That's right.
It would have been better if I didn't stutter.
Oh my god, that would be brilliant.
And then one of us lets go of the rope and he falls like one corner.
Probably me, not gonna lie.
Anyways.
That's fucked up.
It's more the fact that she doesn't have any strength. Anyhow.
So we all have access to Discord now, right? So I
I've
can
not-
type stuff in there.
I have not tried.
It says you're in here.
Oh, my computer's in here, but I don't know if my iPad's connecting yet.
Is your iPad connected?
Well, I'm not saying like voice or anything. I'm just saying like for text chat.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
So, in case I haven't said it, how saints work is that they all have a claim to sainthood, pretty similar to in real life. As a result, every saint has a moniker associated with that call to sainthood. Why'd you put the Sam Riegel hacking?
Because we said I'm in and my brain had to go to something stupid. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Here.
So, say it stand again, sorry?
Say, I'm typing them out.
Oh, okay, brilliant, thank you.
So he says the names of Saint Trieste Thane, the homeward, and Saint Gustave Bovy, the forfeit.
Saint...
Well, one sounds better than the other.
Neither
Yeah.
sounds good.
You're not wrong.
He gives you the long and short of each saint and their stories. Again, he's a Kepling kid, so he doesn't have. He's not like. Although his mother was a cleric, he wasn't raised in a full-on religious school. It's just more over that. It's just that he knows of religious stories. So yeah, so the story of Saint Trieste, the bit of Saint Trieste Thane is she's equivalent to like a Valkyrie in real life. Except the catch is that she is the saint. Oh yeah, every saint has a god associated with them, the true god. She is a saint of Allhost Jaxero, the god of shelter, home and hearth, food and drink, stuff like that. So the thing with Saint Trieste is, instead of pulling you to the afterlife like a Valkyrie would, she is someone that sort of rejuvenates and heals people so that they can go home alive to their loved ones.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a bit more good-willed, which is a bit of a dichomatic shift compared to Saint Bovy, the forfeit. Saint Gustave has a much more elaborate story than Trieste. Trieste is like, this is her call to sainthood. That's what she does. Saint Gustave has a story associated with him. Once upon a time, as all good stories start, right? Once upon a time, there was a scribe who was in love with a woman. They were together. Eventually, their place got attacked. Their home got attacked, ransacked. She was kidnapped. In an attempt to go save her, he essentially began training, learning from assorted people to become a very great warrior. The story ends as he is a saint of heartbroken Alicia, so it is a sad ending. He had given up so much of who he was before that by the time he actually managed to reach her, still alive and well, she didn't recognize him. And she didn't love him anymore.
Hmm.
So, he eventually, loving her still, decided to respect that she didn't love him. And he just left. And at that point, he had been so broken down and rebuilt in such a different way that he continued the only way he knew how. The way of a warrior, the way of a sort of soulless mercenary. Yep. His accolade of sainthood isn't a matter of his skill in battle or anything that put him under sainthood for a different god entirely. But his call to sainthood is a matter of how dedicated he was for his true love. Up, even going past it to leaving when they didn't like him anymore. So it's this really sad dedication. And Varric's remarks with this is that he was told by them that he is a candidate for sainthood.
Oh.
They believe he is.
Oh.
Oh.
Which is a weird thing because saints don't pick their successors and candidates. So that's another thing. But now he's wondering which one picked him. Or did they both pick him? And if they both picked him, that's bad. Consider how one of them is...
One of them's pretty and the other one's pretty...
Yeah.
In combination, they are a weird pair.
That's what I was shooting at the other day. I thought I saw a saint movie in the woods.
Oh.
Which I guess is not a wise idea to shoot at a saint. Especially one known for being battle-hardened.
Yeah, probably more liable to piss it off.
Yeah.
I congratulate you on a good shot.
I didn't hit.
Are you sure it was even the saint or just a stick?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, these visions are really bloody weird.
Yeah. Fairies, devils, chain god stuff.
Yeah.
Saints.
How the fuck you hear about that?
Fire.
I saw the chains. Literally flash boiling the water around you. Yeah. I'm concerned about myself, but at the same time, I'm also really concerned about all of you. We're a weird fucking bunch.
We are. We seem to
Misery
attract
loves
the...
company.
Mm.
You guys see how... Some of you see out of the corner of your eyes, Lucille get into a really big smile.
What?
What's wrong with that?
So what's the weird part about you anyways?
I'm a Valmont.
That's all it takes?
I think it's pretty fucking good.
That's a good start, but what's weirdly unique about you from the Valmonts? Because you just had a box on fire. That's something.
Roll me with persuasion.
Persuasion? Damn it, I think I only have like a 1 because charisma. That one. That one. Can I have assistance?
I'll help.
Hey!
How do you help?
I'll waggle my eyebrows. No,
Yeah, it's the ultimate assisting move. Waggling of the eyebrows.
The two of you are... I can't...
Yeah.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
Sometimes
Truly.
we're really good at our job. Most of the time, no. But
yeah,
it's
most of the
entertaining
time, no.
nonetheless.
It's fantastic.
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's got to be something other than your name that makes you impressive, right? I mean, sure, the name gives you an edge, but, you know, a name's a name.
But did it get
Who
you
are
here?
you? Who are you? What can you do? What brought you here to this continent?
Alright, fine, fair enough. Now you get that one. I'll laugh my fucking ass off.
Oh, I pressed perception because it was checked off. I was like, yes, use this one. It's like, nope, it's down a couple.
You
Do I roll
wish.
that one, or
Hey,
does
that's
that-
better. That's a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's.
You didn't even get an 20. It was so close.
Yeah.
Ain't them
This
the
is cool.
Is
breaks.
20 enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
It's exactly enough.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Quiz. When we first met.
Wait, the question is.
I said that I'm a descendant of Asher Valmont. Did I say? Do you remember how far along I said?
It wasn't far back.
Oh, fuck.
I'm better
me,
want to
it's
say
another
grandfather.
thing.
Did I? Great grandfather?
I'll go with grandfather.
It was like what?
If I remember.
300 years ago? 200 something?
Honestly, that makes it more a driving point that he's just your grandfather.
Why not great grandfather?
I can't pin it down.
She kicks up her feet on the side onto the opposite side of the wagon. Okay. Well, you failed the quiz show. That's a shame.
Nah.
I'm kidding. Just get rid of 5 letters from grandfather.
Oh,
He is just your father?
father.
He is just grand. No.
She gives you a wink when you say he's just your father.
Damn.
How old are you then? If you don't mind me asking.
I think,
27.
hey, I think the better question is how old is he?
Oh,
That'll be a good question.
is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
I take you guys to go visit him, but
We don't exactly know where that is.
yeah. But hey, if you guys ever need a guy in the Fey Wilds, just hit me up. I spent all my life there, really.
But you're not a changeling all of a sudden.
No, I'm still very much human.
Hmm.
I just happen, and she stands up and just sort of twiddles around the middle of the wagon, happened to be born and raised in the land of fairies. Fun stuff.
Yeah, certainly sounds it.
That is quite fascinating.
Mm.
And she plops herself back in her original seat. So, you guys aired your dirty little secrets in front of me. Now vice versa. It's not really a dirty little secret, though.
Well,
Aye, saying that your father is, from seems, an immortal hunter of great acclaim is much different than saying, hey, I might have to be forced to get married to a noble.
Well, the candidacy for sainthood's a pretty big thing, too.
That's it.
You see Varric like cringe inwardly at that.
no, he's taking my goal. I mean, come on.
Well, as for me, I am a jeweler, cartographer, mercenary. I sometimes burst into flames. Very impractical when you are trying to make a map.
Oh yeah, huh? That's a really good point. You have fireproof maps.
Not yet.
How would you even make
I might know some people that can help with that. If you don't mind talking to fairies, that is.
I don't
Good thing
think I
Russian's
ever
not
have
here.
talked to a fairy.
I mean,
Abigail, internal monologue. Roshan hearing I was born and raised in the Fey Wilds.
Yeah,
Equal sign,
that's-
skull and crossbones. Being struck by lightning.
Pretty much. What was sort of my thought process too.
Well, here's the thing with him, is that she's still a human, so she's still in her domain, so I don't think he would really care at the same time.
Is it her domain though? She was
That
born
was
in
her
another.
as well.
She was born in another realm.
Hmm.
Possibly
It's a gray
friends with
area, which is where
fairies?
fairies are.
It's a gray area, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be
Okay,
fair,
well.
he's not killed Abigail and Aminius yet, so.
Yeah, not yet.
Surprisingly
Yeah, not
so,
yet,
yes.
So did you learn hunting directly from your father, or did he have other fairy influences on you?
All him.
Good on him.
Let me tell you, I'm nowhere near as good as him yet. But, you know,
The greatest teacher is
with
time.
age comes wisdom.
Hey,
Well, in 300 years maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh well. Sandra, you get elbowed by Abigail.
I need
And
to
she
stop
whispers to you.
Hmm.
Weren't you trying to get with her?
Yes. And
I'm sorry to tell you, I think your chances just dropped like
really,
to zero.
I can guess that.
Unless her dad's really okay with, you know, this, and she gestures to all of you, being with that, and she gestures to whole Lucille.
Oh, burn. Burn,
Do
burn.
you
I'm
mean
just-
me
I'm
by
just saying.
appearance or the Felgut thing?
The latter.
That's a lie, and you know it.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm going
about.
to set your house on fire. And then she jumps in the fucking cart.
Oh my god. Please don't.
Abigail teleports away from you. Cool trick.
Oh, poor Sandra.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
It's getting dark soon. Lucille remarks. We should probably start trying to find camp.
Yes.
Okay.
Allow me. Alright, let's see. +8 survival roll. Let's go. Favorite terrain. Let's go.
Hype.
Does it just have... I think it's like an automatically lower DC or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's lowered by, I believe, your...
Like
rank
3
level
divide...
by
Like the
3.
level divided by 3 rounded
Yeah.
down, I think. 18.
So what you're saying is she's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. There are a number of things that will happen. We are going to cut the session here, though. End a bit early.
There's one conversation I would like to have with Barrick.
Certainly. You guys can have it while you guys are setting up, like, either as you guys setting up camp or finishing setting up camp. Put tents ready, sleeping bags rolled up.
This is
Near-
driving me
near
nuts. This is
campfire.
like the 4th time I've like disconnected.
It's okay. So,